Just a short video. I was going to share a little bit more on the next build I'm working on. It's a 87 S10 I've had for about 2 years, was given to me. It's just been sitting in my yard. Didn't want to build it, but the right drivetrain came about, so that's what I'm doing. The l18 big block. So, yeah, l18 big block. Big turbo. That thing is a Cummins turbo. Share some numbers here. There's the numbers. This thing will run great on a big block. I believe it came off a 14-liter Cummins. Is what it came off of. Military vehicle. Of course, because I'm here in Colorado, these things tend to pop up sometimes. But, yeah, it's the hot side on the Honda normal turbos, Turbonetics 50, 63. So 50 on the cold, 63 on the hot. This is a 1.3 on the hot. And I don't even know what the cold side is yet. I haven't figured it out, but it should work great on the 8.1. So, but yeah, size difference. These turbos are massive. Let's see if I got a regular old paint can. I'll sit next to this thing. There we go, a paint can next to it. And that is the tall one because, you know, it's the Rust-Oleum. And yeah, let's do a little math here real quick. All right, we all know that 3.5 pounds doubles our atmospheric pressure. So doubling atmospheric pressure makes the motor think it's twice the size. So times 2. So at 3.5 pounds, we're going to times the displacement times 2, and that's what we need to fuel it as. So the motor would think it's twice its size at 3.5 pounds. So we take a 1/6 times 2, puts us what? A 3.2 liter at 3.5 pounds is what that motor needs to be fueled at. A little Honda or Subaru or whatever you want, 4-banger. Then we got the big one, the 8.1. So we take that 8.1 and shove 3.5 pounds down its throat. We have to fuel that thing like it's a 16.2 liter engine at 3.5 pounds. Of course, that's going to produce a lot bigger numbers. Going to chew a lot more fuel, but the more fuel I could shove down its throat, the more power I'm going to make. So that's how that goes. But yep, there's the hot side on that thing. You know, this is your normal 5-quart jug of oil sitting next to this snail. Very large snail. But yeah, these turbos are massive. This turbo should put that 8.1 anywhere between 800 to 1200 horse with the proper air temperatures and timing. So getting all the parts in and getting ready to do that. I'm on hold on this intake because I need to get new injectors due to the injector cap popping off. It's not worth the fireball, especially on a customer's car, on anybody's car. Don't want a fireball, so got to rectify that situation, get that taken care of. One injector bad, just the cap came off for the O-ring, but who knows. Gonna get this thing going and done. Injectors show up, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna work on mounting the intercooler today, cutting the grill out, the lower part of the valance of the grill, I guess, which would be this lower section, and get my measurements for sheet metal for the scoop for the intercooler. But yeah, I get this thing working. But I haven't sold this 4.8 yet. Swap. It's already converted, ran on stand, tested, got great oil pressure, got a 4L80, all wiring's done, converted. Yep, I need to move this thing out of here. I don't really have anything to put it in right now, so it's just up for sale. I think 26 is reasonable for this type of setup, converted and everything. But I haven't sold it, man. This COVID stuff's really dealing with things in its own way. But getting it done. I work by myself in my garage, so I am isolating. Okay. There's the GY6 scooter I got for $20, working on lowering it and all that good stuff.